Good morning. Well, it's good morning to everybody on Pacific time. I know it's like noon in Texas or something in Central. Hi. How are my beautiful people doing? Sorry, I woke up at like 4 in the morning and I was like, I'm gonna have so much energy, and then as soon as 9:30 hit, I started getting all sleepy. I know, my love. So you're actually first. So you're first, and then Jill is, but I don't think she's in yet. I think sometimes it takes a little bit. How are you? I don't need that one. It's too bright. Let me see. Did you send your question? Oh, you did. Okay. How does Marshall feel about me? I'm just going to go straight into your question, Milo, since you're here and I'm here. That way we don't have to wait for anyone. You're here and I'm here and we're here. I used to say that to people when I was little. I don't know why. I used to just say that shit. That's why I started laughing. Oh, you're always good. You're always welcome in the chat. I like having you there. All right. I mean, things are starting to shift for him. He's starting to feel a little, I don't want to say guilty. He's starting to realize that he's been a little prideful. I'll say that. Like, it's not like a guilty thing. It's more of like, okay, maybe I haven't been in the position that I've been saying I'm in, or that I'm thinking I'm in. I'm not really there. So 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. I feel like it's mostly because you're letting yourself relax. Whoa. Sorry, my throat chakra just closed up on me. So you're trying to let yourself relax about like the whole situation. I think you're steering yourself in a different direction. This is because, my love, what I'm feeling is an energy of maybe in the past when you've gone towards relationships, it's always been with people that were not 100% sure about you, or like had questions or doubts in their mind. And I guess the universe is trying to show you to have like to love, I guess I don't want to say love yourself enough, because you have that energy where you're working on that energy, and we can't rush that part. But there's like, it shouldn't be like that. It doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be where you start fall faster and you start creating certain situations in your head before other people, or you grow the crush, like that you're the one that does everything, or you're the one that kind of moves into that energy first, and then have this expectation eventually they'll do it. Like, wait and be patient. That's your lesson this time. Wait and be patient, and if it happens, you'll move into it. But you're not making a whole fantasy about it anymore, and you're teaching yourself how to stay very grounded with the evidence that you do know. Because I feel like he's going to come in and talk to you. It's just his energy really doesn't want to feel like he needs to commit to anything, or like he needs to be a certain way. He wants to do whatever he wants to do, and he doesn't want to be questioned about anything. And he's realizing, okay, well, that means moving into a connection, I'd be questioned. Not that you ask too many questions. I don't feel like you do. But Queen of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords, I feel like the biggest reason why this is slowing down is because you're meant to move into a new level of security within yourself, especially because of the 10 of Pentacles. See, see Queen of Swords, the Strength in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Because, my love, it's just, it's easy to, I guess that's the energy you're moving out of. You're moving out of an energy where you feel like you're weak, or like you can't move out of something unless something really bad happens. It feels like that. Like, you'll meet someone and you really will like them, and you'll like them a lot, and then you'll start to like make this relationship in your mind and really, really like them. And then if they show you interest, then you're like loyal to them and committed to them, and you wait on them. And the universe is like, no, we're not supposed to do that, because then you start to put yourself to the side, and your strength you start to give it to them. Like, oh, let me show you how powerful or how much energy I have. The Aries reading that I just did would go a lot with you, because well, not with this whole situation, mostly with the part where it said like you are the seed, because that's what they're reminding me of. Because I said you're the seed, Aries, especially being an Aries, it's gonna be that way. So let me see. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. Just be careful with the Seven of Swords. It's because I feel like they're just teaching you how to trust yourself, because there's going to be moments where he tries to pull a little manipulative move, and it's your job to call it out and be honest with yourself about what you just saw, and tell yourself, am I going to accept this? Yes or no? And if the answer is yes, then moving forward, you understand that everything that you go through is something you're accepting. The only reason, but you do that so that you can tell yourself eventually, like, okay, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do this. Like, and you can talk yourself out of it a lot faster. But it starts to slow you down. You see, like, the realistic energy is coming in, and you're not allowed to be in any other energy but that. And it feels like if you try to move into an energy where you are thinking about him all the time, and you make 80% of your thoughts revolve around his energy, then there's going to be like a huge block between the two of you, because that's the block between you and love, right? It's the way that, like, it continues to play. Well, the way that the pattern keeps going, I guess I'll say that. Girl. Hello. Hi. Hey. Yeah, so I was thinking, I was like, maybe I should come on like during the day. I'm always on super late at night. And I was like, that's for my East Coast people, that's probably like 11. Because I'm always on like at 7. Hi. Now you're going to get a bunch of hair all over me. Hi. It's because, my love, he's not trying to talk right now. That's what I'm saying. He's going to reach out to you, but it's your lesson. It's not about him this time. Like, they don't want you to focus on his feelings. His feelings right now shouldn't matter, especially because of what you know he's trying to do, or what you feel him trying to do, and how he continues to treat you. At this point, his feelings, I guess that's what they want you to ask yourself. Why are we still asking ourselves this if he's clearly not trying to reach out to you and make things clear with you? He's not trying to really do much. Even if he's scared, there is no movement. And that's the reality of what it is. And that's what they want you to focus on, versus telling yourself, like, okay, well, hopefully he'll grow some one day and be able to leave his situation behind and actually block that situation, because that's his lesson. Everybody's learning something here, and that's his lesson on that situation, because he needs to let that go, because that thing has him, yeah, the devil, exactly, it has him blocked. And Jill, my love, you are next. If you want to send your question. Most recent Pisces reading, so hard to deal with since me and my girl, I just split with. I don't know which parts are for me and what's for her. I'm sorry. Just take it how it resonates to you. And if it's both of you, then tell yourself, okay, we both do that. Because in relationships, that happens a lot. Where, damn, we mirrored that to each other. We mirrored that to each other. Like, oh, I showed her this. She did that, and then I did this. And then I did that, and then yeah. Okay. Jill, my beautiful, you're next. And then, AG, my love, you are after. And then let me know, because the thingies aren't coming in. I usually get notifications. My love, I think he did. But the thing, okay, so he did see it, but it wasn't in a bad way. Because the Ten of Swords is that energy of blocked. Of blocking someone and someone realizing it. I think you did it, and the universe actually pushed it so that he did see it. But it's for a reason, because there's some, well, you're here. Because you're the one that's like setting better boundaries for yourself. There's something about the energy that's making you feel uncomfortable, and that's why there's like this back and forth. I'm not saying that he's bad. I haven't tapped into that energy. I'm just saying that that's kind of how you're feeling. Like there's an energy of feeling like you have to put your sword up, which that's the Queen of Swords energy. Like I have to protect myself, especially with the Ten of Swords of the bullshit that could come in potentially. I'm also picking up like tension in the heart. It's because, you know how, like, if something hurts us, we're extra careful, and if anything even gets close to it, we kind of flinch. Like, don't get close, like, it's gonna hurt. Don't touch it. We do the same thing when we're hurting. And right now, that's kind of what's happening with your energy a little bit. Like, you're afraid of it, but I don't... Show me... What is it? DT's energy. Show me DT's energy, because I don't feel like they're bad... King of Swords, maybe a little too honest for your liking, but they're not bad. Tell me about this King of Swords. Tell me about this King of Swords. It's just when you ask them, yeah, I think they're being patient. I feel like they're just not trying to rush you. I don't feel like they're necessarily, it's because they're not interested. I think they are interested. I just feel like they're not. They're not going to be the type to rush you on anything, or to try and like if you want to talk, then you would show that you want to talk. If you want to, like, especially because they did notice that, so he's like a little confused a little bit, but he's already growing a crush. So the seed for emotion has started on his end, and whatever he's saying, he's not a liar. They're not a liar. This King of Swords never lies. Like, very honest, a little too honest for my taste. And yours, because I could tell, because they're a little, but they don't lie. Tell me about this King of Swords, the Magician, with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, no, this is good. I like it. What? I feel like if you reach out, they'll give you the attention, or they'll start talking to you or reaching out to you again. You're putting on a sword right now, my love. Like, you're putting on a sword, and you're telling it like, no, I'm sorry, I just got to end this because I feel like it's gonna get here, so I might as well just bring this here now. And that's kind of the energy you're having, but it's not. I promise you. Show me the energy that you really want to be in, the energy of the sun. What do you do when you're in the sun? You close your eyes and you just take it in, right? But you can only do that when you're at your most vulnerable. Because if you're surrounded by people you don't trust, fuck that. I'm not closing my eyes. You know what I mean? You're scared. There's no real relaxation. Hello? Oh, you're so bitch of pain in my ass. Come on. Bájate. Alright, I'm going to do it around you then. Sorry, she just really doesn't. She'll get down. She will like it eventually. But you just want to be in the sun. You're really going to stay while I'm doing it? Get down. Oh, thank you. Bye. Don't be mad at me. See, my love, because your cards are coming out with the energy of, like, being a little bit afraid. But their energy is coming out like, whoa, jackpot, what I just hit. Like, Like, could this be what I've been manifesting, what I've been asking for? They're really excited. The Three of Wands is receiving what you've been looking for. And that's how they're viewing you. With the Ace of Cups and the Magician, that's like, that's just a lot of emotion. That's a lot of, like, really, a lot of excitement too. It's passion. And that's how you feel. Like, it's all fire. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is just different. Tell me more. Now I'm invested. Tell me about this. Okay, no, tell me about this Ten of Swords. Should she be careful though? Oh my god, it came out. The sun turned over. The sun, the Emperor with Judgment. No, you should. You're good. This is someone that would actually protect you. You don't have to be careful from someone like this. This is a real divine masculine. Very protective. They come to restore. I said that to someone else like the other day. Or where did I hear that from? Some men don't come to something. They come to restore. Yeah, my love. Let it happen. Just go. Just do it. It's going to feel really good, I promise. You just kind of have to. It's because right now everybody's fighting their demons. Like everybody that said they wanted growth, everybody that said they wanted different. Okay, you wanted different, then you're going to have to. You're going to have to go after it. You're going to have to. It's going to come to you, and then once it comes to you, then you're going to have to act like you know what you're doing. And that's kind of what's happening to all of us. Like, we're just, I wasn't ready. It's too intense. And this is beautiful, my love. Go for it. Yes, do it. And then let me know how it goes, because this is cute. There's so many relationships that are coming together like that. All of a sudden, they just came in like, oh, I just met somebody, and it just, oh, yeah. Okay. AG, my love, you are next. Did I do the right things and leave the person behind? So, Bear, I'm doing the donations right now, and then as soon as I'm done with the donations, I'll jump into the free questions. I don't have a lot of donations right now, so hopefully we'll do those soon. No, of course, my love. When will I hear from Sagittarius? Okay. Oh, ow. Every time. That felt like a drum. Okay, my love. So there's actually... Sagittarius is starting to get into the energy of maybe I should just leave it alone. Maybe I should just stop, because obviously I'm not good for it, and you seem very happy, or like you seem like it would work out for you, or like I don't want to intervene. I don't want to. And usually when we start the healing process within ourselves, we start to notice when we ourselves are creating the damage, because he is. Once we get to the 10 of Wands, we have no choice but to heal, because then we have to start all over. That's usually the process of starting over. And the 2 of Swords, he's back and forth, back and forth. I feel like full moon in Leo, I think that's the 5th of February, is going to be pretty around that time. It feels like he's going to be very tempted to reach out to you. But I got to be honest, he's feeling like, how could I do that? Like, I'm just going to come in and bother, or I'm just like, there's just a lot of like energy where I'm even hearing like I don't even want to repeat it, because it's just like, does he have Virgo in his chart? Because this is a Virgo energy. It's very like, I don't deserve this, and what did I do? And a little dramatic, I'll call it that. I mean, full moon in Leo, so that makes sense. You're a Virgo? Yeah, he feels like it wouldn't, yeah, he feels like you're doing so much better. You know what song I keep hearing? El Malo, is that what it's called? I think it's called El Malo by Aventura. I don't know if you listen to Spanish music, but that song keeps playing in my head. But the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Cups, he feels like you're protecting something and you're starting something new and your life is new and that everything is better with you and that every time he connects to you that he fucks shit up. So why should I do that? Obviously, like, she has me away for a reason. She doesn't want to get, like, he sees you as, like, determined to keep him away from yourself. Like, he doesn't feel like you want him to get anywhere close to you. And that's kind of making him wonder if he should. I feel like he's going to in the moments, like, where he can't. Yeah, but, like, in a moment where he can't control himself. Oh, now I want to listen to it. Damn it. I want to hear it. Well, I mean, there's only, like, a few people in here. I should go get it. Oh, no, I'm just going to keep going. But that's a good song. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Oh, the Queen of Swords. See what I mean? He feels like you're determined. Like you're not letting him get anywhere close to you. And like you don't trust him. Like he lost that part of you. He's just, I'm going to say that's it's so hard to talk about his feelings. Every time I want to start, I start feeling really uncomfortable. And I I stop myself from talking. Like, it's like he goes like, no more. He doesn't let himself process any emotion. It's like, as soon as he starts to talk or want to express himself or say something, he stops himself. It's really sad. I think he did that with you because I'm going to cry. Holy fuck. You see what I mean? I think as soon as he, like, it's like a balloon. As soon as he pops it, it's gonna fucking unravel. Holy shit. It's just gonna explode in his face. That is crazy. Because he's holding so much back. There was so much that he wants to say to you. There's so, like, when you blocked him and when you pulled back, he wanted to tell you that he didn't want you to do that. And, like, I don't know. You see what I mean? As soon as I start, I stop. He stops himself. Like, anytime he goes into emotions, he goes like, it doesn't matter anyway. But I hate to say it, but we need to look at that because so many men are living like that. And it's so sad. Like, so many men go into their emotions and as soon as they touch him, they're like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter anyway. And that's how he's feeling. He's like, it doesn't matter if I want you to stay. It doesn't matter if you want to go. You're going to do what you want. Or he's just in that energy. Oh, it's very emotional. I'm going to pull out, my love. I'm sorry. I have to. It's because he doesn't know how. It's not that he doesn't want to. It's just that, like, real for him is too much. As much as he doesn't know what that feels like. Like, in order for him to keep it real, he's going to have to look inside that closet. And he's not opening that door. He's just like, nope. There's too much pain behind there, and it doesn't matter anyway. I'm not doing anything with it anyway. So he's just rather not look at it. It's very sad. And so now he's on that energy where he's like, I'm just not going to do anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. But I feel like around, so if there is a chance that he's going to reach out, it's going to be around the beginning of February. I just feel like if he comes in smooth, as soon as, like, that door is, like, I don't know, as soon as he turns that knob, I feel like it's going to be a lot of emotion. Like, don't be surprised if he calls you crying or he sends you, like, a very emotional message, something he's never done before, because there's just so much in there that's built up that needs to come out. That's intense. Holy shit, Bob. All right, free questions. Oh, weird. Hi, my beautiful. What up, everyone? Send your questions in. We're on free questions right now. Like, all free questions. I need to know about my breakup. Okay. Don't make me cry again, though, you guys. That was a Dez. Was supposed to be a thug. I'm just kidding. Okay. Thank you, my love. Oh, you too. Hopefully it's a chill one. So I have the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles, Five of Swords, honestly, it's time for new. I feel like it really was like the reading was part you and part her, but I feel like for you it's just this has brought out like a different side of you that you didn't like. I just feel like there was a lot of moments where you're like, this isn't me, this isn't me, this isn't me. I gotta change that. I gotta change that. And there's a lot of, believe it or not, you're the one that's thinking about changing a lot more than she is. Like she's a little bit more comfortable with how she is, and what, like, she doesn't really feel like she needs to change too much, and that's why all the blame always comes back on you. And you're in the energy where you're like I see my problem, but I also need to see yours. And it frustrates you because you want to move and you want to get better and you want to start, but you can't. Like, if somebody thinks they're perfect, then they're just standing still. You don't grow when you think. I mean, I'm not saying she thinks she's perfect. She knows she's not, but there's like a I just feel like there's a lot of, like, anytime you try to change, she purposely pushes you into an energy of being the same, of like trying to bring that back out of you. She doesn't like it when you want to change. Why? What? Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. It's like she wants you to, but then when you start to, she feels threatened. Tell me about the Queen of no. The World. Yeah, it really does. Oh my God, it really does trigger her. I'm like, this is weird. Because anytime you want to better yourself or do something for yourself, there's like a trigger there. Like, chill, sis. She struggles a little bit because she wants to do that for herself. A lot of the times we're envious of the things we feel or we believe we cannot do. But that's not true. We can do whatever we want to do. It's just we're the ones that stop ourselves from doing it. Because that's something that she wanted to do. But because meditation, it attacks the ego. Because the ego is the part of the little voice inside your head that always talks. That's the part that knows better, right? But when we allow ourselves to silence that part of ourselves, then that's when we start to hear our higher consciousness and connection and like spirit and whatever you believe in. That's when you start to feel that connection. And because you were working on meditating and fixing your life, I just feel like it's better for you. It's way, because she wants someone that she can control, that gives her everything. And that's just not who you are. You're not, and it's not okay, you are that person, but you're not going to be that person for someone that doesn't meet you not even like a third of the way. It's very frustrating. And she has like this princess energy where she does believe herself to be like, which, don't get me wrong, every woman in a way does have this desire to be taken care of, but at the same time, you have to be able to give the same. What can you give? Like, the table needs to, you know what I mean? The man builds a table. No, I'm not gonna say it like that because there'll be too many people that get mad at me. I have like, never mind. I'm not gonna say that, but you know what I mean. Like, there's a certain things. There's a contract that the both of you at some point in the beginning of the relationship make and say, okay, I'm bringing this to the table. You bring this to the table. You know what I mean? And then go from there. It's not fair that as the time goes on, the person just stops bringing anything and accepts and continues to eat off of yours. Like, that's not okay. And that's the energy that she has. And the problem that she had with you, with a lot of the relationship, was that she felt like you were trying to tell her what to do when you would tell her how to better herself. And it's so weird. Like, it's like if somebody is putting their sweater on backwards and you tell them like, hey, your sweater, it's inside out, and they yell at you. Like, that's what she would do. I'm not trying to yell. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to laugh at me. I'm just saying, like, no, you do. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's better. This is better for the two of you. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're not perfect. I could tap in there and feel some of your things too. But I feel like the universe is saying, like, stop trying to hold on to all the blame. It's not you. You're the only person that was trying to actually make something better. She was in the energy of complaining and keeping tallies. Like, she was like, oh, well, I did this and you did this, and I did this and you did this. Well, I did this more than you do this, and then I do that. Like, she's into that type of relationship. You're like, okay, well, I see this doesn't work for us. Let's try this. You're actually trying to lead. You're a leader. You're a leader, and you have a very safe masculine energy, and you're actually trying to lead. And she had a really hard problem. Like, she didn't want to follow. And it's not because you didn't give her something that she could follow. It's just that she was a little rebellious. Because I always hear that a woman will submit if she feels like she has someone to follow, but that's not always true. That's not always true. Or if she feels like she can respect, or if she feels like she could this, but no. Because you provided a lot for her. That's why now she's realizing a lot. She's going to come to you in a few months from now and try to, like, start something again. Don't listen. Because it's not meant to happen again. And right now she's realizing she can't find better. And that she's hard to deal with. She's really hard to deal with. Girl, if you don't get yourself, like, her energy, low-key, never mind. Abby, stop. Okay. Karen, my love, you are next. And then, hi, Reese. Oh, it brought up, yeah, no, it did. The thing is, you were also projecting. That's what I'm saying. She would do it. Like, whenever she would notice that you're in a good energy, she would purposely, like, bring out that side of you. Every man has it. Every single person has it. Every single person has it. But every man every masculine energy, I'll say that. I won't even say man. But every masculine energy has that protective energy, right? That as soon as, like, I feel you're going to attack, or I feel attacked, then I have that energy to protect myself. That's how we're built, so that we can survive certain shit. And she just knew how to bring it out of you. Like, and it sucks, because if you're always in survival mode, you don't know how to calm yourself down, and your ego is running the show most of the time. Because your ego is the one that does keep you safe a lot of the times too. I mean, it pulls us into some shit, but it keeps us safe. Okay. See what I mean? Who says that? I'll find someone who's everything you're not. What? You picked me. You said yes to me. What are you talking about? You knew what? Like, I don't understand. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Okay. Yay! Praise to the Most High. That's awesome. You can be right here, but you can't be over there. You can't be up here. I mean, on the desk. Come on. Okay. Ooh. That just flew out. Súbete. Yeah, my love, you guys are actually going to have a conversation very soon about everything that he's been feeling. He's just been trying to, like, compartmentalize it all. Because he can't, it was scattered so much in his head, and he just didn't have a way to put anything together. But with the 9 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 2 of Wands, the World, and the 2 of Cups, like, he's trying to find the clarity in all of it. Like, he's starting to, and he's starting to feel better. And I also feel like, well, I'm not gonna say better, but after a while, I mean, it's a good thing that we adjust very easily, and we're like as people, if we feel pain for a certain amount of time, like, we're able to stand it if it doesn't, you know. I feel like he might go a little numb before, and then once you guys do have this conversation, it's gonna be a little bit easier. The 2 of Wands, the World with the 2 of Cups. And then that's, because he is going to propose to you. But I feel like he's going to even start talking to you about how he wants to do things the right way or a better way, or like, okay, well then that, because he had to clear out his slate. Like, every single time I go in his energy, I just want to put my hands over my eyes and just, like, block it all out. Like, I just can't see anything. I need to see inside my head. Like, he feels like he needs to see inside his head. Like, he can't, everything on the outside is like a distraction to him. He feels like he just needs to clear out everything he felt like he needed, like he created, like all the lies that he told himself and what he felt was going to happen, because he kept his hopes up that everything was going to eventually change around for him, and it just didn't. And his nightmare really did come true, and it's just very hard for him to deal with it. And so he's kind of having to just, like, clear the slate and tell himself, like, okay, so what's next then? So if that's not going to happen, and my life isn't going to look like that, so what's going to happen then? And I think that's where you come in, and you guys are going to start to communicate more about what you both want out of life, like more than what you have, according to his new vision. Because what you know about him and what you know that he wants is according to, like, the vision that he showed you when you, like, you know, as you guys were getting to know each other. But now, because of all of this that has happened, like, he just feels like I'll explain the new one, or it's a little scary for him because he doesn't know what it looks like right now. But I feel like by the time you guys have that conversation, it should be a little bit easier to communicate with him. But yeah, he for sure. 10 of Cups, it always comes out for the two of you. 10 of Cups of Justice. Yeah, you guys are. And especially because of the way that you just have been there. The 2 of Cups, Justice with the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is happily ever after. It's family, peace, joy, contentment. And even though he thinks he's not going to receive that, his life will get better. The universe doesn't let you fall. Everybody will be found again. The universe always sends someone to, like, be that light. And maybe that's why you needed to be here now, or be there now, because you're the person he trusts the most. But it is falling down, and he sees you as someone that's just, you help so much, and you do a lot for him. And he's just gonna show you how, like, even if it's just sending him loving energy, because I feel like you do that a lot. Okay. Anybody else, my loves? Mari, I would like to know what's coming for me in the month coming up. Thank you. We didn't really get as many people as I thought, so maybe it's a little too early. I think I posted it like 30 minutes ago too, so I don't know if a lot of people knew. But I might get on a little bit later. Too. 2 of Swords. Is this right? I'll use a different deck. Give me like 2 seconds. So Guardian, yes, you are loved. What? You and your loved ones. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't read. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Purification. It is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. There's too many. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body and the energy levels and emotions. Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. My love, right now, your energy needs to stay super mellow, like very, very mellow. I could tell that it's almost like a little bit of a high. Like it needs to stay in like super chill. Like I can feel like just cruising or just like not very little anxiety. Like I can just, the stress and the pressure is coming from feeling like you need to do more and push yourself, and like there's something wrong with you taking moments of rest, because it feels like with cycles and rhythm, and like for you to learn how to protect or listen to your body, I feel like there's a part of you that's trying to push yourself past, not past your limits, because we don't really, not like that. I just feel like you're making yourself really tired, and right now you're going through like a detox or like some type of spiritual purification where you can't give too much energy. You can't use too much energy, because then you'll exhaust yourself. Like you will get really, really tired. But you're doing a really good job, my love. They're just wanting to remind you, like, stay focused, stay focused, stay focused, because you've been putting more focus on your, like, your mental wellness. Like you've been paying attention to your thoughts. You've been paying attention to what you do in the mornings. You've been paying attention to what you listen to, what you watch, the certain energies that you get from certain things that things that come in. So they just want you to, like set the intention and stay focused on what you want, and don't let anything start to like come in and distract you. Let me see. All right, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. If you've been thinking that anyone is sending anything towards maybe you or anybody in your family, like you're good. Or if you feel like anybody's what is this energy? So I feel like that has a lot to do with your family is spiritually protected, is because you try to overwork yourself on protecting your family yourself. Like you have spirit guides, they have spirit guides, they have angels, they have their people, and I feel like there's a part of you that's like, but I want to help them, I want to fix it, I want to like do this, and that's good for you to do. It's not a bad thing, but I guess what they're saying is like they're okay. Like they're okay. You don't have to go out of your way to try and make anything happen like for them, because they will somehow do it themselves, especially with spirit, co-creating with spirit. Everybody's meant to do their own creation, and there's a part of you that wants to just like protect everyone from getting hurt while they're doing that. So if you've been feeling that, my love, just try to put yourself inside of a golden pyramid whenever you feel like anyone is sending you like evil eye or anything like that. Like, because evil eye is just envy. It's just energy that comes your way that makes you feel bad about yourself, so that you can start to create that energy and make bad luck in your life. That's what evil eye is. But if you don't give it too much power, it doesn't work. You just don't let it through. You're showing everybody your butt. I can't throw it right now. Why are we asking for so much attention this morning? You never do this. Can you chill? I can't throw it right now. She wants me to throw a hair tie. Yeah, because right now you're going through a lot of changes, and it's kind of like if you're going through surgery, you can't get up from the table to help anybody. Like you can't do that stuff, and you keep trying to. You keep like, but I gotta save the world. It's like if Superman fell and he needed help. You can't do anything if his arms are broken. He can't fly. Come on. Are you ready? I can't throw it right now. You gotta get down. Where is it? Where'd you leave it? Go. Okay. All right, my loves, does anybody else have any questions? Really, no, he can probably hear her talking shit about me. I'm just kidding. Did you know that cats don't meow to each other? Cats only meow because they're mimicking us. I didn't know that. I thought that was crazy. Like, that is so interesting. I thought that was so cool. I'm like, you little, so I was like, wait, so every time I say hi, you meow? That's really, because she goes like, meow. So I'm like, hi. I swear that's how she does it. Oh my God, my loves, I think this is the first time we did them all within an hour. Can you check what Spirit has for me? Of course, my love. What am I using? What am I using? What am I using? My love, there might be an energy that comes in for you, like in the next couple of weeks of like indecisiveness, maybe feeling like you can't really make up your mind about anything. Like, I don't know what I want to eat. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. Do I want to continue doing this? Do I want to keep doing that? And you might even question certain things that like you already do. That's totally okay. You're not meant to make any decisions, so just keep yourself going, okay? So like, don't overthink it. Have fun with it. Like, you know, just chill. I guess I'm gonna say, try to go with it. And then do whatever it is that you feel most comfortable with. Like if it's for eating or something like that, or if it's for, like, I don't know what I want to wear, or I don't know what I want to drink, or I don't know what I want to this. Go with the first one that pops into your mind and then just stick with it and say yes. Like, let that make up your mind. That way you're not, you know, feeling super frustrated, because we think that energy doesn't bother us, but if enough of them pile up, if enough situations like that pile up, we start to feel the energy of frustration. Like, what am I doing? Why can't I make up my mind? Or why can't I this? My mind is just not clear. Or like if people ask you questions for some reason, you just don't have the answer when normally you do. Like you might have moments like that too. Just be easy with yourself. Your mind is kind of like doing an update. That might happen while you're driving too. Like you might need to take a right and for some reason you forget to get on your right lane, or you forget to something like that, and you end up going to another street because you passed your street even though you need, like, something like that. Okay, so I have soulmate, release your ex, pay attention to the red flags. Actually, sorry, this doesn't feel right. Let me use another one. Okay. Three of Swords, the Chariot, the King of Wands with the Moon. I'm not sure if you're with anyone, my love, but if you're not, even if you are, I'm going to be honest, there's someone that you're moving into, like an energy that you're moving towards, but there's something. Tell me about the Three of Swords. What is this? Because the cards that came out were release your ex, or release which I'm going to take that from like release somebody, or release an attachment to somebody, because there's a new connection that you're about to move into. And with the Three of Swords, moving into the Chariot, I feel like you're going to be bringing your pain with you. It's going to be hard for you to release once you meet this person, but this person is going to help you. It doesn't have to be like a romantic partner either. Sorry, hold on. She'll just keep doing it if I don't. Don't do that. If I'm going to throw it, you can't scratch me. All right, tell me about the Three of Swords. Sorry, if she does it again, I'll put her out of the room. I don't like to do that to her, but tell me about the Empress. See, my love, I think you're getting ready to move on to the next stage, but you're doing it with the broken heart. But then I heard, I'm hearing the song Because of You. It doesn't even have to be that you're letting go of someone's ex. You could even just be letting go of your heartbreak. I don't know if you've ever heard the song Because of You by Kelly Clarkson. The part that says, how could my heart possibly break when it wasn't even whole to start with? Like, so it feels like you went into relationships already kind of feeling like you couldn't trust people, or like people were only going to hurt you, or like you needed to like keep away from them, and you kind of just there's an energy of doing it because you felt like that was just the thing you do, and the universe is like, no, let us show you like how real love comes together when like, and you can feel it without at the same time feeling your pain, but feeling love and like slowly being able to release the pain. Sorry, the energy is so hard. It's like, it's intense. Tell me more. The Fool. Yeah, look. Yeah, the Fool is like you starting a new adventure. It's like you saying yes and just going forward. And you're gonna run into this King of Wands. Tell me about this King of Wands. The Seven of Cups in reverse, and the good part. This person's not going to be talking to anyone, because I know that nowadays it's very hard for you to find for anyone to find someone that's not talking to a bunch of other people. But this is someone that's like very single and very like, they're not going to keep you confused at all. This is going to be someone that tells you exactly how they feel about you. So if they want to, like on the first date, this is someone that says, "Oh, I really like you. Like let's go out tomorrow," or "What are you gonna do tomorrow for lunch?" Or "Can I take you to lunch? Can I take you to, or let's go on a picnic, let's go on a walk." Or they're not gonna live far away from you, obviously. Then they're gonna live pretty close to you, or maybe not like super close, but like at a driving distance. Tell me about the Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh, this is gonna be like, who is this? This person's, they're everything like that you've never experienced. This is so different. The Seven of Swords in reverse. This is someone that's like, this is a giver, but they give and they don't do it with expectation. This is a true giver. This is someone that's very I mean, they're a little cocky, but you like them that way, so it's okay. They're a little cocky. I think that they had a rough upbringing, so they're a little rough, because maybe they used to like fight all the time when they were younger, or they used to like always get in fights. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they were friends with like maybe like, I don't want to say like gang members, but kind of like that, like someone that would or maybe they just grew up in that type of neighborhood. Like maybe they grew up in like New York or like LA or something like that. But because it feels like this person comes from like a place where, you know, you see a few things before you're a certain age. And he kind of, but he doesn't show that. You don't see that. Like he talks about it and you could tell that he's been through some things, but he's not like the type that's bragging about where he's from all the time, or like trying to intimidate anyone with it. He's not doing that. And you're really going to respect that because of that energy. Like other people really respect him, and you're really going to like that because you're really attracted to that. Like you're really attracted to when a man is like respected by his peers. And it's not because of control, because you could tell the difference between like fake like leader energy and this person's energy. Very different than what you're used to. Seven of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Swords in reverse. They have a past though. So it's not that they've always been good. I think they had their little player phase in their 20s. So this is someone that's maybe in their late 30s or early mid 30s. No, yeah, sorry, like mid 30s. This person has lived, but they have like an older soul. Like they've always had an older soul, but they did have like their player ways, and they did have their, like, they just had their moments. They maybe didn't graduate high school, but they have a pretty good like understanding of business, so they were able to make something out of themselves. Like it's that type of person or that type of background. I'm just trying to give you as much as I can so you know them when you meet them. All right, my loves. I think that's, oh no, wait, I think I got a donation. I thought I saw one, but maybe not. Oh, hi, Jillian. I'm sorry, my love. I'll do yours next. But let me see. I think I got a donation. Yeah, Sabine. Right? He totally sounds like your type. Like, I feel like you're going to be super excited. I feel like they were raised by like a single mom or something. They have an understanding of female struggle or something like that, because they're very respectful of women. Well, now I'm gonna say now they had their phase, but I think it was like everybody kind of goes through that. Yeah. Okay. Julian, my love, were you the one that sent the donation? So I'm gonna do 2 more questions, and then I'm gonna jump on IG because I promised IG that I was gonna be on. Oh, my love, thank you. You didn't have to. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then I'll remember for next time. All right, Julian, my love, you are next then. Will M and I reconcile? Am I using this one? No, I'm using this one. It's healers.heart.tarot. Of course, let me know. I'll follow back. Chemistry. Okay, my love, I have to say that you're not, but very soon you're not going to worry about it anymore. Okay, like it's going to get a lot better, I promise, because with Free Yourself, I feel like this has kind of been something that may be like a pattern of a type of person that you've been attracting. And I feel like as you continue to heal yourself, because I have forgiving and learning with chemistry, there's going to be someone that's going to come in and meet you at the same chemistry level that you're in now. Because chemistry is that, it's the vibe. It's the, I'm in this energy, you're in that energy. A lot of the problems is that, like, when we go into connections, is that somebody might not be in the same, you know, energy as somebody else, and like one person might be in the bottom and then one person might be like, not, there's nothing wrong with it, right? It's kind of like a wheel. We kind of just, we're all going like down, and then we feel like we're going up, and then all of a sudden we're going down, and then we're feeling like, so there's really like nothing wrong. We're all kind of like going through this, but it's very important for someone to meet you at the same like level of chemistry that you're in, especially because of the way that you're letting yourself go and forgiving, and the energy that you're no longer trying to hold on to. Because if you hold on to certain energy, then the universe is going to look at that like, okay, well then it looks like that's kind of what you wanted. But you know, but it's not. Because when we go to like a store, when we go to a restaurant, we order food, we know exactly, we have to tell them exactly what we want, so we get that order. And when we have an idea but we don't kind of know, and we just kind of give the waiter like, oh, I want something like this, and I kind of want something like that, and then I don't want this, but then I do kind of like this, so can you give me something kind of like that? We can't get mad with whatever they describe, you know, because we didn't give them, like, even though we gave them clues to have an idea of what we wanted, there could be something that's in there that we really do not like. You know what I mean? And not that we're always going to get the perfect, you know, like the perfect person, and like we're going to get everything that we ask for, because that's impossible. But we are going to have a better idea of what we're willing to tolerate and what we're not. And that's very important for us to know, especially when we're getting to know someone new, because we stop ourselves from lying to ourselves and telling ourselves like, oh, maybe this could be, they like me, this is fun, we have chemistry, the sex is amazing, the sex is like, you know what I mean, and going on from there. But I feel like this new relationship or this new connection that comes in is going to meet you at this level, and it's going to feel like a lot better. It's going to be a soul connection. And you're also going to feel like better and safe, and like you're not under so much pressure to be something that maybe you felt you needed to become in order for them to really appreciate you. Because there's something about that. And remember that when we're trying to do something, then we're not being. We need to be in the energy of being. We're human beings, not human tryings. You know, and every single time we're in the energy of trying, then we're lacking. It's the energy of lack. It's the energy of I'm not good enough. So when we see ourselves, when you're taking a walk, you're not trying to take a walk, you're walking. And when you get from here to there, you know, like when you walked half a mile, you're not saying like, oh, I'm trying to get there, but I walked, you know what I mean? Like you have to look at the progress that you've already made and look at it like, okay, I did this. I did this. Just because I haven't gone the full 9 miles doesn't mean that I haven't gone, you know, a short way or something like that. Okay. All right, my beautiful peoples, I love you guys so much. It was fun, and I can't believe we actually kept it within an hour today. That's insane. All right, I love you guys so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. If I see y'all on Instagram, I'll see y'all over there. Bye.